Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for May 27th, 2024. I didn't do one of these yesterday because, it was a nice day. And it was a day I needed to go in and get some ice and pick up a couple things. Not too much stuff, but we started by going to Corby Pond. That's a really nice place. I used to live around this area over here. And so, I thought, oh, I'm going to walk the dogs. It was Sunday, but I didn't realize how many other people were out there walking their dogs. Yeah, it's okay because, I will just try my best to stay away from them. Um, so we went walking, on the path. They have a concrete path that you can walk around. A lot of people exercise and stuff. And I said, you know what, let me make a video. Yeah. And so I started to make a video and I discovered something. I had no idea that was there. I I lived out here for like a year and a half and I walked that path a lot of times and I had no idea that on those paths you can get off the path and go into the wilderness on the side there, and there's another trails that go all through there. I was like, oh, in the dog walking video you will see that I discovered that. Like, I was like, what? you know and so we took those paths, and I did like a 20-minute video, but we walked longer because I wanted to explore and beyond that. I could have made another video, but because I wasn't familiar with that, I didn't, but I will, because we're probably going to go back there again today because it's Monday and maybe a lot of people aren't going to be, or I don't know, after Memorial Weekend is Monday, days off for a lot of people. It might be. I don't know. We'll see about going there maybe today or maybe tomorrow, because maybe I'll take them somewhere else today, because I really enjoyed that trail. It's not a flat trail. It's up and down and around and up and down and go through here and go through there. But it was so beautiful. It was a really warm, sunny day. But because of the trail, all the trees it was like the jungle. I really liked it. So that was really nice. We probably walked another 45 minutes through there until it kind of led us to where our car was. And I was like, oh, okay, so I can see where the entrance of it is, because I entered on another part. So yeah, it was real, and that's why I didn't do the video yesterday, because after that, then, I thought, oh, I want to just drive around the neighborhood, and it's a very nice little drive around there, just a relaxing drive in the neighborhood, and then from there, then we ended up by the Walmart, and then I picked up my couple things. I refilled all my water jugs over there at Walmart. It was like $6. It was like nothing. There's really no spigots out here at a lot of places or a lot of states. When you go to the parks, they usually have that spigot that you can get water, but over here they don't have that. So I mean, but it's no big deal. It's 49 cents a gallon. That's very cheap. So I went and I got 12 gallons of water, and the couple things I needed. I needed to get a case of canned dog food, and what else did I get? Just some couple of things. That's the main thing I remember, because I really wanted to get that. They have these floaty cotton things around here. So that's what we did yesterday, and the neighbors here came over, and we chit chat a little bit in the night. I showed them the camper. The one guy actually saw, or when I seen him the last time was when I was actually building this camper at this spot. So he kind of knew what was up here, but his wife came and she's like, oh, so they look, everybody's reaction the same. I don't know. He told me that he's like, this camper has about as much space as ours, but no, he has like a 20 something foot camper. This is only 10 feet. I can't imagine, and he was saying, oh, you can have another person. And I was like, I don't know. I have two dogs, or maybe the person needs to be short, or I don't know. This is a small space. I can't see two people being comfortable in here. I just can't. The sleeping area, we would be smashed together the whole night. And, I don't know. I don't, I just don't feel, you know, um, but yeah, I spoke to them for a while and then they left and then I set out the bed and I fell asleep. I think I put on, some sort of history thing, but I just can't remember what it was. I was watching the Origins Explained, that Katrina, hi, I'm Katrina, or something like that. I like to watch those. They're interesting. It doesn't mean it's true. She's just saying some stuff, but it's interesting to watch those. But I fell asleep right away. Yeah, I fell asleep. I had a kind of rough night, and it led to today to bad memory or bad thoughts that um, it was reminding me of the time. I was being reminded of the time when I almost died when I was in the military, and I was not feeling good. I was thinking about that stuff. It comes and it goes. I'll be honest with you, it comes and it goes, and it's frightening. you know um I don't remember last night's dream, but I remember thinking of it this morning. So I might have dreamt it last night and it kind of seeped into my day, because this morning right now I figure I'll get this done right now. So in case we go into town, I come back, I'm too tired. You know what I mean? But it's scary. It's scary, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable, and it makes me think things I don't want to think. But like I said before, like I have to constantly monitor my thinking patterns, and what usually happens is I break out the Bible. Even though the Bible's, it's not all, but like I've said before, like it's a feel good book if you're feeling down or you're feeling something or you're feeling scared or you're feeling, you can always look something up and try to get some words of encouragement from there. But yeah, that those memories seeped into today, and I'm hoping, to get out there in nature, because nature really does heal, and try to my best to block those memories. I mean, I can't completely block them because, like I say, they come and go, and it's traumatic. And the thing about that is, it's like I've healed from a lot of trauma things, right? But all of these traumas have to do with people that I can forgive, you know, and let the universe take care of the rest. Let God take care of the rest. But when it comes to this and what happened in the military, who can I forgive? So it's much harder to get over that stuff. It's much harder to, you know, deal with resisting bringing damage to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's not that hot right now, and I'm having, like, I think it's a I don't know what this is. It's not nice though. My heart rate is racing, so my blood pressure's up. But these thoughts are not good. It's trauma from the military that, and I don't want to take their medications, their pills, because they don't really know mental health. They don't really know what damage that these pills can do. A lot of the pills that the VA thinks are good for some people who have gone through trauma in the military. Those pills lead people to suicide. So this is why I don't take them. When I start to feel something like this, a lot of things run through my head. Okay. I start thinking about, like, oh my God, stop thinking like that. Stop thinking like that. Don't think about those things. I think about how much easier it would be if I could just end it, because I don't want to think that stuff. You know what I mean? Instead of remembering. But I catch myself, and the only problem is to fight it. This is when the heat flash comes in, and this is when the heart rate goes up and the blood pressure goes up, and that's not healthy for me. It's, and then to see other people around and try to be hi nice with them when I'm dying inside thinking of these terrible traumatic events. It's tough. It's really, really hard. And but then I look at my dogs and I think I need to live for them. I need to get better. I need to fix myself, because it's tough, you guys. It's tough to do this. And I don't do drugs. I don't smoke the weed. I kind of feel like I need a joint right now, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it, because I'm stronger than that. I don't need it. I'm feeling like, if anything, I need nature. This place is not a big, spacious place for me to walk around, so we're gonna, end up loading up in the car today and going on some nature walk. Um, I'm kind of waiting for my boots to dry, because now the left boot, there was a little wetness on my sock this morning after I walked them, and I need to get a new pair of boots. I think, I don't know. I'm gonna see, or maybe, if anything, maybe I can find a cobbler or like a shoe repair place in town and see if they can. I don't know. But because I don't know that I'm gonna find that boot, in town here. But anyways, I would like to get out into nature, just to take my mind off of those thoughts that keep returning. I haven't had those kind of thoughts lately. Something must have triggered it somehow while I was here. I'm not sure what. Um, I do know that before I started this video, I saw the time. It was 11:11. And usually when I see that, like 1:11 or 11:11, I make wishes. That's the wish number for me. So I basically was wishing for, peace in the world. I wished for homelessness to go away. I wished for the economy to get better. I wished for health and safety to those who are hurting. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Um, I used to be like calling in my soulmate, because I wanted to have my soulmate to appear. But nowadays it's turned to, those things I just talked about, people being able to survive. I wish for people's survival and health and safety, and the world to heal. Just, it's selfish for me to ask for everything for me all the time, especially since I have more than a lot of people, which is not much. It's not much at all, but it's more than a lot of people have out there. And, you know, I was also thinking about, because I made a video in the past. I don't remember exactly. I might have put it out already, or maybe I haven't yet. I don't know. It was about paying the taxes, and how important paying the taxes is. But you know what else I was thinking? paid a lot of money to pay the taxes to get my tags. We have a lot of people in the world, in the United States, and everybody's got to pay some sort of tax when they get their tags or some sort of fee, right? That's a lot of people paying a lot of that tax. Even though taxes are important, yes, to pay, certain things, but I do also feel like we are taxed too much because we're taxed for everything. You know, you go to the store, you get like there shouldn't be no taxes on food and water. There shouldn't be taxes on that. And anybody who sells that stuff shouldn't be taxed for that. I don't think that's, you know, I don't think that's right, you know? And the people who grow the foods shouldn't be taxed. People who have houses shouldn't be taxed because all of those people most likely have vehicles and have to pay that tax to get their tags, whatever, like I did. Like, they already got taxed. I already got taxed. Why, you know? It's weird. It's weird how the system is. That was a big tax I had to pay for 3 years. Can you imagine? Like, everybody. And okay, if you don't have a car, so you don't pay the tax for the sticker, you know, then you should probably leave those people alone, because they already got to pay their water and their power and their food and, whatever else. They already got to pay that stuff, right? And like business owners, they shouldn't really be taxed either. They all drive. They're already being taxed. Some of those building owners have to drive their own vehicles to get these products to put in their store, and then they gotta tax people, and then they get taxed. It's a lot of taxes. I think we have enough taxes going around. Like, I don't know how that could be fixed unless somebody in office comes and says, you know what, no more taxes for food, no more taxes for water, no more tax, like for life necessities. A car is a luxury, you know? If you want to have a job and you need to drive to your job, then you shouldn't, uh, you shouldn't, live so far from your job. You can, but if you choose to live far from your job and you need the car to get there, okay. You know what I mean? But some people, they don't have a car and they walk to work, take the bus, public transportation, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So having a vehicle is a luxury. Some people live in their vehicle because they can't afford a house or they can't move somewhere for some odd reasons. Like, for example, me, I have 2 dogs and nobody wants to rent to somebody who has 2 dogs. What am I going to do? Get rid of my dogs? No. You know? So yeah, we have a big problem around, a big problem. And I think part of it is the taxes and like I said before, I'm not too keen on the government. I'm not too keen on anybody who's running. But I mean, what can I do? You know? All I can do is just try to survive out here like everyone else. But that's all I have, really. Uh, yeah, this was Sacred Geometry Universe. Video journal diary for May 27, 2024. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.